McDonald. I've seen a lot of people shoot targets at a very extreme angle. And there's two other targets. So those targets there are at 15 yards. This one here, I'm going to range it right now and give you a range. This is what it doesn't show, so it's about 8 yards.
8 yards, yeah. Anything under 10, it won't show on there.
About, you know, 8-yard shot straight down. You can see from the balcony here. You know, we're about 10 yards above the ground. That's about 10 yards.
Yeah.
Well,
I'd say it's about a 45-degree angle we're shooting at too.
So maybe we call it 7 yards.
So part of this exercise is to see how much cut we're going to take off.
Yeah. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to shoot the limb saber bow, but I have the Peepeliminator. So it's you know, we're going to see without taking any cuts off.
This will be an interesting experiment here.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to take the George and I are both going to shoot. So I'm going to shoot just at 15 yards.
Do that one first, Mike.
Okay, so we're going to shoot the bottom one.
Yeah.
Get my release here. So in field or in, you know, sort of, if you're a bow hunter, you're in a tree stand, this is what you're going to have to deal with. Animals walking underneath you. So we're just doing this exercise, see, you know, what the results will be, right? So I'm going to take my bow, and I'm going to shoot that first target from George's balcony. Peepeliminator, I'm going to shoot that one tack right there on the right side. There you go. I shot the tack from this extreme. I mean, this is more than a 45-degree cut, eh, George?
No, that's bang on there. Nothing wrong with that shot there, Mike.
So there you go, the Peepeliminator. With the Peepeliminator, I did not change. I shoot from 0 to 20 yards, and I shot at this extreme angle. I put that pin in the middle of that very first.
Where's the pin set at, Mike?
My thing is set at 20
yards, okay.
20 yards. I shoot from 0 to 20 accurately with this. I did not change it on that extreme angle. I know a lot of guys that shoot different bows, and they got, what are those meters called, George?
Those inclimeters.
Inclimeters to get their distance. So now we're going to shoot another 15 yard and see what that's going to look like. So that's one experiment. I don't have to change my, with the Peepeliminator, I don't have to change anything. So we'll take this shot.
Okay,
we'll take the gray target.
We need to know what you're going for here.
Let's go to gray target. There's a leaf in there. So I'm going to shoot that, George.
Okay.
See that leaf moving. And we'll see how accurate this is. There you go. Basically, bullseye shot again. Just on the very top of the leaf. But, you know, that's my first shot. I haven't done this.
Yeah.
This is the first time testing.
Okay, let's do one more time, Mike.
One more?
You got one more arrow, put it in there and just...
Okay. So this is testing the Peepeliminator and the DC 32 ball. So I'm up in the tree stand and I see a deer there. I've got to shoot that. So that's a kill. This is a kill. Using the Peepeliminator. I've never done this with this before. So we're going to put it on tonight so people can see this.
And part 2 of this experiment is I don't have the Peepeliminator and I'll be shooting it to see what the results are going to be. Yeah.
Okay, one up, one down a little bit, so that's my shooting.
But still,
both of them are in the leaf.
Yeah.
I think those are kills for sure.
And that's
15 yards.
15 yards.
At a 45-degree angle, maybe.
33-degree angle.
Now the thing is, I've never shot this from George's balcony before,
right?
And we really wanted to see what, you know, how accurate is this? And I've seen other pros on TV doing the shot and thinking they're calculating degrees and everything. Well, I haven't changed a thing. Shot 20 yards, but with the Peepeliminator. So now what we're going to do, we're going to carry on. George is going to make the shot with a peep and the same kind of setup bow. He's using a Hoyt bow, but basically the same scope and everything. So we're going to turn the camera around. We're going to put it on George, keep it running. And there's George.
I'm George, as Mike mentioned, and I'm going to take the same shots Mike just did there.
So we're going to shoot there it is. There's one arrow in the one I shot earlier. The green arrow right on the knock. You can see that. And now I'm going to go to my other target there. And you can see there's 2 arrows in that target, one at the top, one of them just on the leaf. The leaf must be an inch thick or whatever. So I nailed it both from this distance. So George is going to shoot. I'm going to go over here. George is going to go where I was. We're going to take a look at George's bow so you can see his bow.
Okay, that's my pen.
So George is shooting the Hoyt bow, Sherlock scope, and the original bright sight arrow rest with a
Sherlock scope.
And there is what he's shooting. There's the peep right there. Okay, I had the Peepeliminator. He has a peep.
That's right. I got specialty.
And so he's just going to, especially peep. So we're going to take a look at George's drawing the bow now. And we're going to hold on. Let me get close to the target here, George. And then you tell me. So George is going to shoot on the left-hand side. And you're set at what yardage there, George?
20 yards.
Oh,
Where's the difference there?
so George has just shot his arrow. And you're about what, George? Would you say about 6 inches low?
I'd say about 6, yeah.
6 inches low. My one shot, perfect bullseye. I think I even lost the fletching on my arrow on the way out, but that's how accurate the Peepeliminator is. So I've never done this experiment before, and I took no yardage off. I just shot it for. So if those of you are thinking about changing from a peep to a Peepeliminator, you can see the results are just unbelievable. George is going to shoot again.
Oh, arrows are touching.
So there's arrows, and that one is just, you know.
Okay, so we're gonna go down to the ground, look at the results of shooting our arrows. The one on the left side shot with peep sight, and the ones that are shot on the right are shot with the Peepeliminator. So this is the results from that extreme angle.
Okay, Mike, what we have here is we're down ground level here at the target that we shot from the balcony up there to down here. And basically what we're looking at here, Mike, just for clarification, we have a 90 degrees straight up and down where the target is. Yeah. And what this picture demonstrates is the angle of the arrows from the 90 degrees.
45 or greater.
Or greater, yeah. Okay.
And so this is the first arrow that I shot. There's the tee. And basically I'm touching the tee basically. There's 2 shots. They're on the tee. If you can see from this angle, they're inside the tee.
Yeah.
So these are the shots. This is one shot I let go, a little low, but I didn't adjust anything. 2 shots on, one I let go, and it's not even a finger width apart.
Right.
It's 1/4 inch or at least. And now this one here, we're looking about 6 to 8 inches, shot at the same with a peep sight. So this is an arrow shot at peep sight, no deductions or anything for angles. This is one shot with the Peepeliminator, no deductions or angles, and it's bang right on.
Right.
So that was the theory. You're putting the pin through the multi-dot, and you line it up, you shoot, and the inventor Mal is correct. That if you do that, all you have to do is aim and shoot. And it doesn't matter on the extreme angle. With the old peep sight, this is what you get. You're going to get a bad shot. In a tournament, you're going to win that tournament.
Right. But the thing is, if you make calculations for this, then obviously it'll be fine. But the whole point of this here is that there is no calculations.
Yeah, so here I don't have to make any calculations. So when I'm hunting, I don't have time to go, how many degrees, how many yards, how many this. I just point, shoot, and I have a kill. This one here, if I don't do, I'm not really getting a clean shot.
Mm-hmm. Let's go to target number 2.
And there we have the conclusion of the Peepeliminator